Good morning students, I hope you all are well, you all are safe. So, now we will start with a new lesson, that is lesson number 5, Industries. Now, before I begin with the chapter Industries, I hope you have seen industry, you heard about industries. Now, let me first discuss what are economic activities. Now, what are economic activities? The word economic activity. Now, word economic activity relate to money. Now, say for example, I am a teacher. So, my economic activity is teacher. I earn my livelihood by doing that. So, economic activity are those activities from where people earn their livelihood. So, this economic activity is classified into 3 types: primary activity, secondary activity and tertiary activity. Now, primary activities are agriculture, mining, quarrying, fishing, etc. Secondary, processing, manufacturing, tertiary, trade, business, all this will come. I hope this part is known. Agriculture was from this sector, primary sector. Now we come to industries, and industries comes in the secondary part, secondary activity. Now in secondary activity, let us take the example of a cotton ball. So this is a cotton ball. So this cotton ball comes from the primary activity. Now this cotton ball needs processing to make thread. Okay, after this thread will be made. After this a shirt will come out. So this shirt is more important than this cotton ball. So this shirt has more value than the cotton. So in secondary activities, what do the secondary activities do? Secondary activity changes the raw materials into a more valuable product. So that is the most important thing we should know in secondary activities or manufacturing. So this is the example, and by this example you can define the word manufacturing. Now industries are again a bigger unit where you do the processing thing. The processing part is done in that. You need for processing, you need so many things that we will discuss afterwards. So industry is also a related word to this manufacturing and secondary activities. Now these industries are classified into various types according to their basis or criteria. Now we will try to classify industries on the basis of, we will take 3 criteria. The first criteria is raw material. Raw materials. Second criteria is size. Third criteria is ownership. The third criteria is ownership. So in the first part, raw material, where raw material on the base of the raw material, the industry is defined. Say for example, number 1 or A, agro-based. Agro-based. The raw material which you are using for your industry is coming from agriculture. So it is agro-based. Number 2, now or number B is, say for example, mineral-based. So for this, you are taking the raw material from the minerals. Minerals are your raw material. Say for example, iron and steel. Third, forest. Now for this, you are taking the raw material from the forest. Say for example, paper industry. Number 4, marine. So for this, you are taking the raw material from the marine, the water body. So this 4 comes under raw material. Now second, size. For here, how big or how small is your industry? It is again based on capital, labor, amount of labor you are using, mechanization, etc. etc. So under this, it is classified into small scale, B is large scale. Now in small scale industries, investment is less, labor, machinery, everything used is less compared to the large scale. Now large scale uses more labor, more capital investment, more labor force used, more modern technology, etc. etc. In the large scale, shipping industry, automobile industry, all this will come. Here, cement industry, other various small scale industries will also come here. Now the last one, ownership. Under ownership A, public. Now public industries are those industries which are set up by the government. SAIL, S-A-I-L, SAIL, Steel Authority of India. BHEL, B-H-E-L, BHEL, Bharat Heavy Electronics Limited. Indian Railway, Indian Post, all comes under public sector. Then B is private, where an individual is the owner. It is owned by an individual. Say Reliance Group of Industries, Tata Group of Industries, Birla Group of Industries, Godrej, Mahindra and Mahindra, or Infosys, Wipro, all these companies comes here. Number C, joint, where two parties are there, state, individual, all it comes under here. Number D is cooperatives. Now in cooperatives, a group of people, maybe male, maybe female, group of men, group of women may come together here to form that industry. Say for example, Amul, Sudha Dairy in Assam, Purvi Milk, Lijjat Papad, all this comes under cooperatives. So this is all about the classification of industries. Again I repeat, industries can be classified on the basis of raw material, size and ownership. Under raw materials, agro-based, mineral-based, forest-based, marine-based, size, small scale and large scale, ownership, public, private, joint and cooperatives. So I hope this is clear to you. Please go through the classification with the help of a flow chart. So please go through this first topic, that is industry and the classification.